We're Hannah and Trey, and we're probably lost. We've been exploring Great Britain for the past 30 days in our little trusty Fiat 500 and have finally made it to our final stop of this journey. We've driven the short distance from Cardiff to the Cotswolds so that we could experience arguably the most quaint and beautiful part of this country. While in the area, we also couldn't pass up the chance to stop in the beautiful city of Bath. Throughout this day, it became very clear why this is one of the most famous regions in the UK, and we can't recommend it enough for anyone looking for something a bit outside of London.
Today's adventure begins in the northern area of the Cotswolds in a gorgeous town called Burton-on-the-Water. Not only is it the northernmost part, we're going to be working our way all the way down to Bath, so it makes sense from a navigational perspective, but also because it's super highly rated. Everybody loves this place, so we figured we'd come here, start our day with a cup of coffee, and get things rolling. We're grabbing coffee here too at a place called Coffee Hub, which we really wanted to try after we saw some of the things around the shop, whether it be the menu or the opening and closing times. We just found it to be hilarious and really wanted to show you guys this place. So I deviated from my flat whites. I got the salted caramel and fudge latte, and he told me that I had to try this now, so I'm gonna try it now. Oh, it's delicious, man. That's awesome. Oh, it's so much better than it adds a little flavor to the flat whites that I normally get. Yeah, a little sweet, but I think that's why I got the small. He was like, "You sure you don't want the large?" I was like, "I can't do it."
I love this place.
If you're making the trip over the Cotswolds, and we definitely recommend Burton-on-the-Water as one of your main stops. And while you're here, make sure you walk down the River Windrush and just enjoy the scenery because this town is adorable.
Next up, we gotta hop over this.
If you're wondering why we're walking through like a random field, it's because over here is the beginning of the River Thames. So the massive river that runs through London starts as like a little bitty
Bubbling brook.
Yeah, like a little trickle over here. So next time you're in London and you think of the mighty River Thames, remember that it starts here in the Cotswolds, in a tiny little town called Kemble. And in April, there's not gonna be a lot of water.
Our next stop is the town of Combe. We came and walked around here the other day and found out it is dubbed the prettiest village in all of England, and you can definitely see why. This village is very historic and hasn't had a new house built here since the 1600s. They've done an amazing job retaining the old town feel of this village despite the massive explosion in popularity recently. Obviously, there are many Instagrammable spots, but the most picturesque is definitely the Baybook River Bridge. Make sure to try to come early in the morning or sometime in the evening. On the weekends, this place gets packed with tourists.
I have no idea how we're ever gonna find a village as cute as this anywhere. This place is cute as a button.
Sequoia tree.
It is.
The large sequoia.
Or maybe giant, I'm not totally sure.
Oh, is it giant?
It could be, I don't know, it's a very large sequoia tree in the middle of England, which is surprising.
Now that we've gotten a little taste of the Cotswolds, we're gonna head to Bath. And we've had so many people tell us that we have to visit Bath while we're here. We're now at Bath Abbey, and one thing that I find absolutely stunning in this place that I don't think we've seen at any other cathedral we've been to is the fanned ceiling. It's got a unique shape and we just haven't seen anything like it before. It's really pretty.
One of the things that you can do here in the Abbey is take a tour. It's a guided tour and it takes you up to the roof, which supposedly provides tremendous views of the city of Bath. Unfortunately, we can't do that because it kind of runs into our time at our next place. But if you're ever here, go up there with a guided tour. You'll get a ton of information that we're not going to be able to give you because this is only our first time ever here. And get those great views of Bath.
Next up on our list is to visit the Roman baths, and we've been told this can take anywhere from 2 to 3 hours, but it's one of the finest historic sites here in Northern Europe. We're here on a Friday, so tickets to the Roman bath are only £20, but if you come on the weekend, it's $25.50 per person. The people of Roman Britain came to this site to bathe in its hot waters from a natural spring, which still flows with hot water today. All of the water is original, so they really recommend that you not get in the water or touch it. Today, visitors can explore the Roman Roman bath complex in all the various rooms and walk the halls as the Romans did. You can also see countless Roman artifacts as well as the ruins of Temple Sulis Minerva. Your ticket also includes a free audio tour, which we were super surprised and happy about when we arrived.
Thoughts so far?
It's really, really cool in here.
This is the height of luxury for ancient Roman times, and it's incredible that they were able to come up with something like this. To understand the science behind it and to be able to achieve it is just monumental for that time.
Oh, it's definitely warm. That wasn't very good.
What'd you think?
It was so cool. 10 out of 10 recommend if you're ever in Bath. I'm a little confused on how they number it though, because the numbers definitely were all over.
They were all over the place. Yeah.
We were inspired by going to the Roman baths and we felt like we had to partake while we were here. They're also great with walk-ins, so we'll link them down below if you. So I realized while editing this video, we didn't do a very good job about wrapping anything up. So a little bit about the bath that we went to. It was a great 2-hour experience, which you can use to go to the rooftop pool, the sauna, the steam room, or the indoor pool. You can also buy additional spa packages, which the entry ticket was expensive enough for us, so we didn't partake in any of the additional packages. It was definitely a bittersweet way to end the road trip, and we know for sure that we'll be back in the UK to explore some more. If anyone's thinking about doing a UK road trip, absolutely do it. It is the best way to explore the country and also see little villages or towns that you might not have seen otherwise. As far as lessons that we've learned on this road trip, there have been a lot. And we plan to discuss all of them in a vlog in the beginning of June, which we'll do a Q&A session. It's been about 6 months since we've been out, so it's time for us to answer some questions about things that we've learned. And anyone that has any questions, feel free to get down in the comment section below and let us know what your questions are so we can answer them in that vlog. And now, of course, without further ado, the bloopers.
I don't totally know who was supposed to start that.
Make up your mind. Hey, Hannah.
Cute!
Where's Burton-on-the-Water situated?
On the water.
Nice. Thanks. I am covered in that now.
All over me.
I would like to say for the record that I was going the right way and Trey was not.
You were right behind me.
If this doesn't prove that things aren't like always staged, then I don't know what does, because there's nothing here to see.
On to bath. You good?
To enjoy a sauna and a large hot tub. I guess I don't know what to expect.